things we're gonna get to expeditiously. Drake say he's planning his exit out the game. We have K Flock who's indicted on federal charges. We got Boosie versus Ti. We have all type of shenanigans and fuckery going on. Listen, I'm blaming Gunna for this, but they brought my name up in the YSL trial. Shruggy? What's up with everybody bringing my name up in their case? I ain't got nothing to do with y'all case. Yo, if y'all gonna be snitching, keep it to the niggas you did the crime with. Don't bring up my name. Apparently, they're bringing my name up now in the YSL trial. They brought my name up in the Tory Lanez trial. I ain't shoot no bitch with you, nigga. The fuck? I ain't shoot nobody. The fuck? Brought my name up over there. They bringing my name up in the X trial. Now they bringing my name up in the YSL trial. Y'all YSL niggas told me I was gangster. Now y'all are telling on me. I'm not the gangster. I'm supposed to tell on y'all. The fuck? We're going to get to it, man. I'm extremely off of the motherfucking tequila today. I'm drunk already. It's all good. It's all good. If you don't know, we got to do the subscription little goal up there. We gotta buy Christian Rock a new tooth. Okay, I'm sorry. Every video I see of her now, I'm smelling the gingivitis and the halitosis through the screen. We gotta get that bitch a new tooth. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Okay. A few other things going on. We're gonna get to it all, people. All right, it's 10 a.m. in LA. Don't you worry, man. You can continue about your day. This will be up on YouTube everywhere. All right. Shit, we gotta get to this shit. What we starting with immediately? Yes, I'm off the liquor early today. Holy shit! I got some Chipotle. I did eat some Chipotle. I got taco and then I had a little bowl, but I only eat the chicken in the bowl. So I got that little food in the stomach. Got drunk. I said I got to talk to the chat. Back on stream. What's the problem? What's the fucking problem, right? We could talk about K Flock. Oh, we got to talk about that Quavo shit. Holy. What's going on with Quavo, man? Yo, Quavo look like he calling out everybody but J Prince. Migos is over. We'll never get back together. I don't sleep with snakes. Nothing about J Prince. This shit's crazy. Holy. Holy. New Cardi album coming. Y'all ready for Cardi? Come on, man. Cardi's a goat. Come on, we got to get some new Cardi on the way. Quavo is a good one, man. Salute to Quavo, though. All right, people. We got a lot of things to talk about. Just give me a topic first. We'll get into it. We could address the obvious. You know, the stream is titled, I believe the first part of the title is K Flock. Do y'all want me to pretty much break it down? We could do that immediately. Okay, I'm going to do a extensive video on this on my YouTube channel. I didn't get to do it yet because I said I got to talk to the chat niggas because I didn't talk to y'all last night, all right? Thank you guys for all the subs. Let me shout out all my gifted subbers real quick. So all the people who do the gifteds, you know what I mean, they usually help out the community. I know, you know, to be a chat nigga, you don't got to be, you know what I mean, up or have a lot of money, but, you know, we help each other out. So Playful Anxiety, thank you for gifting a couple subs. For everybody who has resub for themselves, I respect you as well. Secret J4, Sick Nasty, King Rob, BJ Brown, Official 200 Cortez, Official Trailblazy, Freddie Fresh. And by the way, you should see these things pop up on the screen from time to time too. Why George, Baron, blah blah. Okay, Togo 13. Ain't Togo like Togo was like the, who was the Asian chat nigga that we know? It was Tony Chang. Where's Tony Chang been at? My man was repping the 4-inch gang. Pause. Bro Chia Che, what up, bro? Two Horse, Trap Money Skip, Movie Star 95, NYC Big Fendi, RuPaul, I see you, far gone. Why be better in him? Okay. Fish and Chips TV, I see you. Karina, we love you. Oh, she subbed on. She gifted a sub on her backup. Karina, why are you back? Are you banned on your main? Why are you Karina backup? Okay. J Flex, what up? King 93, what's good? Schlumpy, Mr. MJLD. By the way, yo, Karina, do you want to pop on today on Discord? You know, I gotta get. I'm not trying to set this up to be an argument again, and you're probably not armed with information. But like 1090 Jake DM me a few things. Bro, I'm confused about this 1090 Jake shit. Like I'm really confused. Like, number one, I've been said I don't look at 1090 Jake as a snitch, but apparently there's like this real ongoing thing. People are trying to like try his reputation and his character. And he sent me some stuff, and I didn't know what I was looking at. I was just like, so this means... So maybe we get 1090 Jake if he has any time to pop on here. Last time him and Karina had a conversation, a lot of people liked it, to be honest. Schlumpy, I see you. He said, yo, W Big Ack, I'm at work hearing in the background. Don't get fired, my brother, but keep working, man. Listen, you're going to attain your dreams eventually wherever you work. Hopefully you own the building, man. Chat nigga shit. Mr. MJLD, thank you. He said, love from GB. Where's GB? The fuck is GB? Is GB like Germany? I don't know. He said, big up Ack every time. Where the fuck is GB? By the way, I posted on my Instagram the dirtiest cities in the United States. We're going to go down that list. Y'all got to remind me. Before I get off stream, everything I say in this intro, write it down. And before I get off stream, make sure I adjust everything. Okay, NBK_life. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Demigod, thank you for the resubscription and moderation. Thank you for the gifted sub. And holy shit, benefited. You big boss out here, man. Big boss. Okay, I see you with the 10 gifted subs, and I appreciate you so much, T-Painter, and also Zilla, all right? Cool. Now we're back to regular scheduled programming. People, we should probably just talk about this K-Flock thing off rip. Let's start hot. You know what I mean? Y'all have waited for a while for me to play music and shit, and I'm drunk already, so we might as well talk about it. K-Flock. Unfortunately, and let me tell you this. If you guys didn't see, does anyone follow me on my personal Instagram? It's Instagram.com/IamAcademics. You should. I think I archived the picture by now, but if you watched at the beginning of the year, I posted my Spotify Wrapped results, which if you don't know what Spotify Wrapped is, obviously I have a contract with Spotify for my podcast, but I generally use Spotify anyway, right? I listen to most music on Spotify, and what the Spotify does at the end of the year, it ranks the amount of people or who you listen to the most. You know who I listened to in 2022 more than Drake? I listened to K-Flock. K-Flock was my #1 most listened to artist in 2022. For whatever reason, the authenticity of his music, the infectiousness of some of the, the energy and the cadences that he was capturing. Also, we've seen, and I've been a little bit more tapped in than probably I've ever told y'all, like in terms of the Bronx drill music scene. I see that this guy is like as authentic and as real as it could be. At first I wasn't going to fuck with Bronx drill, but bro, you can't help it. Me, when authenticity comes by, no matter if you agree with the message, you're going to fuck with it. I listen to his music the most in 2022. By the way, he was locked up, I believe, in 2021, right? At the end of 2021, like December, with a murder charge. Now, it was kind of like framed in a way where it could be self-defense. I'll give you the whole gist of it. K-Flock and apparently 2 women, apparently one was his sister, they're walking down the street in New York. Now, this is the guy who's been beefing with a lot of people in New York. He claims gangs. He says fuck other gangs. He says he's whatever gang K. Usually that means that he's down to kill on sight. But usually these younger kids, when they're saying that, everybody claims they're GDK, but nobody's killed a GD. You know what I mean? It's one of those type of things. Like you got to take it with tongue in cheek, but don't ever sleep on none of these younger kids who claim they're down to shoot and kill. They probably will, right? So again, he has issues, right? He got signed to Capitol Records, a lucrative contract. You see that watch on his wrist. It's about $25,000, $30,000. He's getting paid. His music is being streamed. He really never got to the chance to really see how much the world started loving him because he got arrested before. Now, what happened is he's walking down the street, allegedly. Not even allegedly, that's kind of known. He's walking with 2 women. He walks past a barbershop, apparently sees somebody that is not in the gang that he is, but he's in a gang that he's been beefing with. Apparently he says something, or maybe the guy says something to him. They have like a short back and forth, but K-Flock keeps walking, right? The dude exits the barbershop saying, yo, what's good, nigga? Like, we ops, what's up? Now, unfortunately, when you a gangster, like, you can't say, hey, I'm spending time with my family, my sisters. Let's not kill each other today. Let's do it tomorrow. You got to do it all the time, right? And this is, I keep telling you, somebody got to tell me, how is it a win to be a gangster? Like, I have no idea. So anyway, the dude walks out of the barbershop, confronts him. He's with 2 women. And essentially, this is from what I hear. The dude basically either threatens to pull out a gun or threatens him. So the guy basically was like, nigga, what's up, yo? Like, yo, I'll do it to you type shit, right? And from what I'm hearing, right, and this is inside info I'm telling y'all, the guy supposedly did either brandish a gun or show a gun to him, but basically threatened K-Flock to say, yo, you know I got you right now. I could kill you, right? And K-Flock allegedly say, yo, bro, chill, bro. I'm good, bro. Nigga, I ain't on shit. It's cool, bro. Like, yo, I ain't want no problems. The dude apparently then says, I bet, thought so. Turns back around and was going to walk away, but K-Flock was armed. K-Flock pulled his gun out, shot the dude multiple times. The dude died, okay? That was just his story. He ran around the block. This happened third. Police pulled up later. He threw the gun around the block. That's what the story is, okay? I know some of y'all might. I'm giving you the real short of the whole thing that you don't have to go fucking watch 20 documentaries to find out what happened. They arrested him shortly after. He's been known as, from me, as the Amiri assassin. You know what I mean? The designer demon. He clapped the nigga while he was wearing like probably about $5,000 to $10,000 in clothing. His drip was spectacular, and as according to what his music actually says, even in fashion, he'll definitely still up the pistol. So nigga been telling the truth, right? However, that sounds great. Shit, I did the intro to it. I love listening to it, but according to the law, that's not going to keep you free. So he got arrested for murder, but here's the thing. He's been sitting in jail since 2021 or beginning of 2022. So over a year now. And a lot of people still believe that, yo, not only was he the second coming to what Pop Smoke was, because, you know, there's been a lot of people thought that Pop Smoke was going to be the transcendental drill artist, which means, yeah, he's lit as a drill artist, but he's bigger than a drill artist, just like how Dirk is. Dirk isn't considered drill now. Dirk is just considered a huge artist. People thought Pop Smoke was going to be that, but Pop died. People, and I particularly thought that K-Flock was going to be that guy, okay? However, again, I said he got arrested. Ever since then, people have been looking into the charges to see what's going to happen. People in a idealistic world is saying, well, maybe what happened is self-defense, right? Even though New York City kind of notoriously doesn't have self-defense rules. They're hoping that, yo, if somebody pulls up on you with a gun, right? With the gun, and they're threatening you, and even if they stop threatening you and you kill them, yo, that's self-defense. That nigga threatened you, you handle your business. What's the problem? New York City don't really work like that, okay? So a lot of people have been saying they're hoping that he's going to beat this on self-defense. What we also find out later, apparently the guy who got killed, there was a gun found in his waistband or on his person, which wasn't reported by the media, which a lot of people now have really thought maybe this guy did pull up and pull out a gun on K-Flock. And let me just ask you, who hopefully is not a gangster, if somebody just pulls out a gun on you, what would you do, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, if you have a gun yourself and you could, the moment they put their gun down, you might take out your gun and shoot them, right? That's just kind of normal. However, again, according to the laws in New York City, you can't do that. All right. However, people have been saying he has a good case. So, you know, he's been locked up a year. Who knows? Maybe he does manslaughter or he gets manslaughter, right? So it's not self-defense, but you get manslaughter. The difference between premeditated murder, you're doing life, like a second degree or a third degree murder charge, you're probably going to be doing in the range of probably between 10 to 15 to 30. And after 30, they usually just call it life, right? People were saying, well, he's going to be locked up for a while. Even if he gets manslaughter and comes home in 7-8 years, K-Flock's still going to be the man. If you don't know, K-Flock, I believe, is very young. Let me look up his age. K-Flock age, right? And this is the sad thing about it, right? These kids are very, very young. He's 19 years old. He got locked up at 18. So really, if he came home, say 7 years from when he got locked up, which would be when he was 18, he would essentially come home at 25, 26 after killing somebody. So, you know, people are looking at it like, oh, he's going to be fine. Now, I'm going to tell you why I believe that the feds have indicted him. Because I read this indictment before I got on here. It's the weakest indictment I've seen in a while. By the way, I got to stop and salute to my gifted. Come on, my gifted subs are going crazy. Jesus Christ. Can't believe we already got over 100. Holy shit. I need everybody. I mean, I don't care if we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, Discord, anything. Everybody spam up a big W for Jinx 2X and 910. So Jinx 910. He gifted about like 25 damn subs. Benefited. Thank you again. And yeah, cool. All right. Why do you talk about also thank you? Anyway, let me continue. I'm trying to give you the story here. I'm trying to give you in a very abridged portion. So essentially what happened with K Flock, right? So K Flock, a lot of people believe that there's a possibility that he could, I'm not saying beat the case, but maybe offered a good plea just for manslaughter, and he'll probably do maybe like 6-7 years, because according to what his lawyers have prepared, K Flock didn't go out to shoot the nigga, wasn't planning to shoot the nigga, but K Flock shot the dude after the dude may have threatened him, right? So again, if K Flock came back home at 25, people still think it would be a good thing. Now, this is why I think this Fed indictment came down. So if an indictment got unsealed today, and it was pretty thin. And I've read many indictments by the Southern District of New York folks, and that's the law enforcement office, the federal law enforcement office out of the Southern District. So they'll file all their indictments in the Southern District. So the FBI over there, Homeland Security over there, ATF if there's some situations like that. Any federal organization, usually when it's hip hop artists, they file in the Southern District of New York. They've never lost. Nobody's ever taken them to trial. They don't play. Actually, someone did take them to trial, which was the niggas who kidnapped 6ix9ine. They got like 40. Okay, so they're not playing around. They're not losing, and they're really on people's head to be like, yo, once we file these indictments, you're either gonna snitch or you're gonna be away for a long time. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I believe, and I'm gonna show you the indictment in a second. I believe that K Flock case in the state was looking weak. I think it was looking favorable for K Flock that he would probably get out in a few years, right? Basically, that his lawyer would keep putting forth information and evidence to the court, that they would just come to K Flock and say, yo, bro, plead to manslaughter. It's going to be, 7 to 10 years. He's going to be locked up for 3 to 4 already. He probably got to do 1.5 more years or 2 years, and he's fucking out, right? New York City is making an example out of rappers. They're not playing. They're not like, oh, this is fun. They're not getting sturdy. They'll get sturdy at sentencing. They're not caring about none of this other stuff. They watch people like K Flock. If you don't know, and I'm not trying to, this is not snitching, obviously. You could go right on YouTube and say K Flock chasing the ops. And believe me, look, he's in an Uber. Like, these are videos. That's why he's getting these charges. I kid you not. Now, did he get charged for this incident? No. But you're making New York City seem like the Wild Wild West. It's New York fucking City. Chicago trash. This is New York City. They're not playing that at all. Dirk could never make it big in New York City. Chief Keef would never be a rapper in New York City. New York City is a different fucking monster. New York, even though they say like Chicago has one of the toughest gun laws, New York City and LA, they're not playing it, period. Chicago, I don't know what they got going on there. I think the cops, they're just underpaid. They don't give a fuck. They have a mentality of let the gangsters kill themselves, and as long as they don't kill innocent bystanders, fuck it, right? New York City, they're not waiting for that. You're not going to make the city where e-commerce and the stock market lives look like a fucking crime-infested haven to the rest of the world. And when you're now a rapper and you're going on live to say, hey, I have a gun and I'm chasing a nigga down, you're not going to do it in New York City. You could do this in Chicago. You could do this in Houston. You could do this in Miami. You will never in life do this in New York City, okay? No matter what y'all say about New York, this is all you got to even Google. How many police officers are there in New York City? Okay, my bad. This is just the city of New York. There's 36,000. If you ever been in New York City, you say, nigga, they got cops directing traffic. That's how many fucking cops they have. They have cops directing traffic. Like in most rural cities, you're gonna see like, oh, they have like a traffic guard, or you could apply to be the person who puts up the stop sign. They have cops doing it in New York City. They have an abundance of cops. They spend the most on police officers. So when you are thinking you're in New York City saying, yeah, I'm killing niggas left and right, and you're putting it online, they're like, nigga, we got 15 task force ready to lock your ass up. Like, we have all the resources in the world. We have the most resources in the world, period, when it comes to NYPD, right? Like, okay, let me see. How many police officers in Chicago? 11,000. So you're talking about like damn near 40,000 to 11,000, 4 times the amount of police. Like, also, if you look at just the area of what New York City is, it's smaller than Chicago. It's smaller. Like, New York City is really cramped. And they have 4 times the amount of police in Chicago. So they're not playing. And when it comes to these rappers, everybody should know they have motherfucking, what do you call it again? New York, no, they have hip hop police. They have a division just watching rappers do dumb shit. They know who's beefing with who. So, for example, if rapper A and rapper B are beefing, you know what they're going to do? And someone has a video shoot. This is why Lil TJ keeps getting locked up. They know Lil TJ's life is in danger. They're hovering. They're not going to protect because their job isn't to make sure he doesn't die. But you know what they're going to do? Well, they just shot Lil TJ. He's back doing music and he's talking spicy again. Let's follow his ass. Every time he has to show up to a video shoot, he probably has a gun. Let's pull him over. Your taillight's out. Hey, we got to search you. Found you with a gun. You're locked up. That's how they move in New York City, okay? The reason why I'm giving you this whole type of, education about New York City is because it's different. Because y'all keeps, in Jacksonville and them places, it's no way you rap about 20 niggas you allegedly got killed, or 20 ops you killed, or 20 ops that got killed, and you're not in a RICO. It's no way. Not in New York City. Never. Ever. It's no way you rap about 20 niggas, bro. So you see how you see like Julio, Fulio, and Ace, Young and Ace, they do all that stuff. And in Chicago, that's because them police departments don't be on shit. New York City will not let that happen. Or you might think it's happening, but they'll stop it quite soon. I'm going to pull up the indictment on this K-Flock thing. This indictment, and if you've seen many indictments I pulled up from New York, or any indictments at all, even if we're talking about Young Thug indictment, YSL in Atlanta, that goes back to 2012. 6ix9ine's Treyway indictment goes back to actually 2013 or 2014. Like, it might have been 2012 too. It was really early. GS9, they got locked up in 2017. Their crimes went back to 2013, right? So basically, the police know about all these things for a long time. Here's the difference, and this is why I say this is targeted at K-Flock. K-Flock's indictment goes back only literally 2 years. They don't have nothing in the indictment that talks about any other crime that K-Flock has done before 2020. What does that mean? Also, they're bringing up the same crime he's currently charged for. That's the feds literally saying, the state's about to let this nigga K-Flock go on some manslaughter shit. We got to make sure this motherfucker don't get out. So when the state fucks up, the feds end it. So essentially, if it wasn't for this, K-Flock, I probably thought that at max he would do 10 years. This new indictment is making sure that K-Flock ain't getting out in 30. So let me just kind of bring up what is going on. If you go to justice.gov, and by the way, this is where all right, hold on. Indictments, justice. Indictments, hold on. There's a press release. Here we go. Let's see if we can find it. I gotta search for this motherfucker. Hold on, give me 1 second. And by the way, they unsealed this today. And essentially, what they're charging K-Flock with is something he's already charged with, but that's how the feds make sure you don't come home. Okay? Give me 1 second. Just gotta look this up right here. I don't know why it says. Okay. Here we go. 3 hours ago. This is a press release 3 hours ago from the U.S. Attorney's Office, Department of Justice, Southern District of New York. I keep telling you, this is an all-star district when it comes to indicting rappers. They got 6ix9ine. They got Casanova. Bobby Shmurda and them was a state case, so it's not them. But anything that has to do with a federal, when the feds come in for New York gangs, it's probably going to go through the Southern District of New York. They got the best people working the shit. They don't lose, and they only like to give out football numbers. So if you want to catch 40 years, 50 years, 3 life sentences, these are the people who give you it, okay? They're not coming in like Fulton County and regular New York State with like, yo, take 8 years. They want niggas 80 years, okay? So, again, it's my belief, they thought that K-Flock was probably going to eventually skate by not doing more than 10 years for a murder, and they said, fuck that, and they indicted K-Flock and 7 other individuals. Let me read it. Damian Williams, the U.S. State Attorney for the Southern District of New York, and Keechant L. Sewell, the Commissioner of the New York City Police Department, announced the unsealing of indictment, charging, and by the way, he's the head person charged, K-Flock. Kevin Perez, a.k.a. K-Flock, a.k.a. KK, a.k.a. K. Devin Mason, I've never heard of these other guys, BJ. Irvin Beeman, a.k.a. EJ. Nicholas Johnson, a.k.a. Nick. Sean Smith, a.k.a. Sticky. And Josie Castro, a.k.a. Jesse, with racketeering conspiracy and other crimes related to their membership in Sevside. So apparently they're in a gang called Sevside. I don't be knowing what they talking about. Or DOA. Okay, I've heard him say DOA. Okay. I thought DOA was dead on arrival. I know this shit was a gang. Holy. A street gang based in the Bronx. On January 26, 2023, okay, so they basically filed this on then. A superseded indictment was unsealed with Zaymuna. Okay, so there's another guy here. I feel like I've seen his name before. Zaymuna. Who is this? Zaymuna, a.k.a. Zay, and Michael Grant, a.k.a. AP, with racketeering and other crimes related to their membership in the third side of gang in the Bronx, blah, 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 closely affiliated with Sevside. Perez was also charged with gang-related murder of Huascar. Like, I think it's Oscar Martinez or something of the sort, but I think this is his government name. How do you say this? Huascar? Who was shot to death on December 16, 2021 in the Hamilton Heights section of Upper Manhattan. By the way, he's already charged for this. I'm telling you, they're giving him this indictment that when you see K-Flock next free, he's old and gray. That's what they're trying to do. Perez, Mason, blah, 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 are charged with, further charged with, da, 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 da. All right, cool. Okay. Let me see. All right. So these are the crimes they're saying that Sevside and Third Side engaged in, right? Perez murdered this guy. Perez and whatever shot in 2020. Somebody did a shootout then. Look, remember I told you, this indictment is so thin, it has 2 years of activity that they're going to put these guys away for life. 2 years. So for 2 years of what they call gang activity, I'm telling you, when it comes to Bobby Shmurda, they had about like 6-7 years. When it came to 6ix9ine, they had like damn near almost 8-9 years. For this indictment, they have 2 years of crime, which means they're acting swiftly that K-Flock don't get back on the streets, if you ask me. Now, I could be wrong. A chart consists of the names and defendants who were charged, whatever. The statutory minimum and maximum penalties are prescribed by Congress, blah, blah, blah. Now, what this means here is if you are found guilty of any of these things, whether you take a plea or if you plead guilty to that charge or you get found guilty of that charge, the sentencing guidelines are way more stricter in federal court than state court. The judge cannot go below the mandatory minimum. Cannot. Unless you snitch. There's no other way. This is why snitching is really easy to define when it comes to feds. Because in the feds, you could know if a nigga snitch. If you didn't beat your charge and you're charged with murder, how did you get out of jail? If you ain't get out on appeal or some other shit, how did you get out? The only way to get sentenced to anything below, usually life, right? Or at least these charges, because I don't know if just murder gives you life. You would have to cooperate. So when you cooperate, the prosecutor basically says, great, we gave you some McDonald's, and you told us what we needed to know, and you're willing to cooperate on the stand. And after you got on the stand, they write a letter to the judge. It's called a 5K1 letter. The judge looks at it and reviews it with a bunch of other things like testimony from your girlfriend, from your mama, from your high school teacher, say you were a good boy. Also, the victims get to basically say how much you terrorized them. And then the judge is going to come up with a sentence. And usually the 5K1 letter, well, not usually, the 5K1 letter is the only thing that grants the judge the leeway to go below the mandatory minimum. So, for example, 6ix9ine was facing damn near 40 years in jail, 40 years in prison, 40 plus, right? If he got found guilty on every charge, he's doing 40, okay? And he could get out with 15% off if he's a good boy in jail. So just think about 40. What's 85% of 40? You would have to do that amount of time if he didn't tell. I'll calculate it right now. 40 times 85%. So 6ix9ine would have had to done 34 years at least. And I think it was like 49 years. So let's do 49. 49 times 0.85. 49 times 0.85. Yeah, so 6ix9ine would have to serve 41 years in jail for him to get out, right? If he did not cooperate. So you could imagine cooperation was a pretty easy decision for him. Like, you know what I mean? And, everybody talk about snitching, but like, again, only the federal courts are very strict with how they deal with shit. In state courts, you're going to have people like Gunna who says, yo, I'm not working with the government, but you got out in 6 months. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to decipher if you told when it's state, right? It's black and white when it's federal. So you'll have Gunna get out in 6 months with a new bad bitch, and he'd be like, I didn't tell. I'm not telling on nobody. You got out in 6 months while your co-defendants are facing 20 years. But there is no such thing called a 5K1 letter, right? That's basically a cooperative agreement when it comes to the Fed level. When it comes to the state, they probably have their things, but there's nothing as distinct as that 5K1 letter that's universal that will let people know what a cooperant is or not. So when it comes to the state, you have these interesting things like, oh, you have Gunna saying, I didn't snitch. I took an Alford's plea. So now we got to Google what the fuck an Alford's plea is. It's just all type of different shit, right? But with the feds, and this is why they just don't fucking lose, there's one standard no matter, because obviously they're the feds, so they could arrest you or indict you in any state. It'll be very easy to tell if somebody's telling, right? So cool. I say all that to say, Kevin Perez, which is K-Flock, the mandatory minimum, if he's convicted of these charges, which is racketeering conspiracy, and in the conspiracy, it's murdering in the aid of racketeering, use of a fire resulting in death, attempted murder, and assault with a deadly weapon. Basically, the mandatory minimum is life, okay? So the mandatory minimum is life. The maximum that he could get is death, right? I haven't seen in many of, usually gang cases like this, unless it's super heinous, and actually I can't remember anything that comes to mind, that the government would try to look to put you on death row for it. You get what I mean? Unless you were, really some deranged motherfucker. But, somebody like K-Flock, they're probably just going to look at life. So the minimum would be life. The worst is death, right? But I don't really see the government going crazy over trying to get people killed. I don't know these other guys, but everybody pretty much got K-Flock got it worse. The minimum is mandatory life. The maximum is death. Then everybody else is the maximum of life, and the mandatory minimum is 20 years to run consecutive with any other sentence. So basically, it's 20 to life, right? So he basically has to do 20 years if this guy gets caught. And then this guy, the maximum of life, mandatory of 10. Okay, so these guys is attempted murder. They ain't kill nobody. So they're literally saying K-Flock pretty much one of the only people who kill people, right? So 10. This guy got to do 10. The minimum for this guy is 10. Oh, but all these guys could get life. depend on their record, this and third. This guy, maximum of 30. So, and all he did was have a firearm after a felony conviction. So just for having a gun. And throwing up a bunch of hand signs and probably being in a music video like, yo, we ganged up. I'm this type of gang. 30 years. Like, they're not playing with niggas. Like, the feds don't play. This nigga ain't even do nothing. He ain't even get a chance to shoot somebody. 30 years, nigga. Fuck that. They ain't got time for that. Maximum 30 years. They ain't even no minimum on it. This is 30 years, man. Jossie Castro, this is just for claiming the gang. They didn't even say you did nothing. Nigga, you say you what? You say you DO what? All right, nigga, you're going to be DO prison, nigga. You going to be DOC, Department of Corrections, nigga. That's what they're on. I'm being honest with you. I'm not making fun of it, but that's what it is. So he gonna get, they're saying he's looking at 20 years for just claiming a gang. He ain't even do nothing. He just claimed a gang. You DO what? DOC, nigga. Department of Corrections. Then this guy right here, racketeering conspiracy, look like he shot somebody or something like that. Okay, cool. All right, maximum is life. Minimum is 20 years. And then this person, same thing. Maximum life, minimum 20 years. So the only person who just, it's impossible for him to get out is Kevin Perez, a.k.a. K-Flock. They're saying the mandatory life in prison. It's mandatory, okay? That's just what it is. He could get death, but usually that won't happen, so they say mandatory is life in prison. So essentially, I believe that this new indictment is to make sure that K-Flock never gets back on the street, ever. I think you could imagine that the feds have probably watched all the videos that were very entertaining, and I don't know if you've ever seen this video, but K-Flock is definitely a very interesting motherfucker. I believe that all these niggas RPing wanted to be K-Flock. All your favorite rappers RPing wanted to be him. K-Flock was living a life. Listen.
Never go through this. They know somebody over here.
By the way, he's in an Uber. He's telling the Uber, yo, cut through here. He got a gun, like, ready to shoot his op. He's chasing his op in real life. You've never seen some shit like this before.
Bro, real shit. Bro, where y'all niggas at, bro? Where y'all Lori Law niggas at?
He's frustrated. Yo, where y'all at? I want to kill y'all.
Y'all niggas pissing on my son, Goon War, nigga. Y'all niggas is bugging, nigga. Where am I dead, nigga? Y'all niggas is bugging, nigga. Hustle. Nah, nigga, they need to come on this live, though.
Somebody say he's trolling for the live. No, he's not. You see, this, I don't know how y'all other niggas give it up. But them Bronx niggas, they're not trolling at all. Some of these shootings they're talking about was related to some of these lives, nigga. That's why they're charging him, or they're accusing him, and I'm going to show you the whole indictment. They're accusing, like, these days, the police went back on, which they probably made it really easy for the police, right? So K-Flock went live on this date. There was a shooting reported in the same day. There's a fucking surveillance footage or surveillance camera down the street that shows somebody wearing a red hoodie, letting off a gun. Seems pretty simple to us, right? Like, he said he's chasing down his ops. He's in an Uber. There's a shooting reporting on the street. His alleged op that we did some research on lives on the street or be around that street. There was a shooting there. The nigga who did the shots, we can't see his face because he got a mask when he hopped out the car, but he showed his whole face on Instagram Live. Kind of like,
what up, bro? Me and my son, see, I just changed. Dog, he saw me hop out. He said, huh, nothing, nigga. Get that ass over here, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, he took light. He got scared. I said, boom, that shit. Nigga said, huh? Nigga started running right to the cops. Right, yeah, my nigga, when the cops was here. Nah, what about, I feel like he.
Here's the craziest part about it. He's dissing his ops for running to the cops. He's basically admitting that, yo, man, I would have killed you if you ain't run to the cops. It's like,
panic and climb that shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I ain't gonna lie. You wanna check? Nah, real shit. Nah, hold on. Stay right here. I'm about to. Oh, niggas think. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, cut through here. Nah.
plug it, okay?
Who's under the car?
No, this nigga, no, you dropped your phone.
Unsend messages like you.
Ask your man's in that gray Nissan on your block.
Word up, bro.
He ain't gonna talk too much. He know. Word up, bro. Yo, see how he know what I'm talking. I called him and told him about it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. And by the way, I'm gonna sound like the biggest sucker in a second because I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna give all the blame to K Flock because K Flock was pretty much a juvenile doing all these things. So I'm gonna blame his parents a lot. I'm gonna blame other adults that were capitalizing off his coonery. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am gonna give him some excuse, and usually I don't do this, but I'm gonna excuse some of his behavior. Bro, this was a child just thinking that there's really no repercussions. Do you get what I mean? His parents gotta stand accountable a little bit. The people who are signing him and making a lot of money off the music, that you have to realize part of the reason why K Flock's music popped is because he was doing this. And people gladly gave him a huge record deal. You must have did your homework. You're signing a nigga to a contract. So you don't want to be held responsible for this, but you knew he was funneling this. So you probably knew he could probably lose his freedom. And while for the rest of his life, his musical works will be forever owned by a label, he won't even own the rights to his own freedom, most likely.
Nissan on your block.
Word up, bro.
And the reason why I say that is that, like, you know, when you're young, like, the miseducation of hip-hop is so stupid. They'd be like, yo, nah, bro, don't. They really think that self-snitching only includes just saying you did it. The mere fact you said gray Nissan, you know, if the police got a call that day saying there was a gray Nissan that got shot up, prime suspect, you don't got to describe it more than the gray Nissan. I'm pretty sure they're combing through whenever you were alive. Oh, there was a gray Nissan shot up? K Flock did it. That's what they're probably thinking.
He ain't gonna talk too much. He know.
We ain't got to talk too much. You already said enough.
Word up, bro. Yo, see how he know what I'm talking. I called him and told him about it. He said, word, and hung up. He knows something, nigga. You know what the Udas do, nigga.
He know what the Udas do. I ain't gonna lie to you. When they play this shit in court, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Play it, nigga. Before we come through your block right now, nigga. But not on live, though.
Yo, we finna come to your block right now, but we ain't gonna be alive. Yo. And this is why I say, by the way, I love K Flock's music. I love his music. And I root for him as a person. But I do believe that he was a little bit young and misguided in some of the things he was doing. And maybe he probably was stubborn. And probably was hard-headed. And I'm going to be honest with you, as much as I love K Flock's music, I believe K Flock is going to be the new TK. I hate to say it, but K Flock is New York's version of TK. Someone who musical promise looked so crazy and who also looked like he was with all the activities he rapped about. He wasn't just saying shit. But he won't even get to grow a beard before he's fully in the chain gang for life. If everybody thinks about K Flock or think about TK, they'd be like, yo, TK would have been this. We have these conversations all the time. Yo, if TK didn't get locked up, bro, or if TK had beat the case, he would have been this. And it was we're thinking that TK would have been King Von in the sense of just how real he was, but how lit the music would have been, and it would have been so mainstream, right? Even though, shit, we could probably say about King Von, but King Von would have probably even been bigger, right? Even though he died and these guys are arrested. But when we think about K Flock, we're going to remember him a little bit like TK to say, damn, if this nigga wasn't locked up, he would have ran motherfucking New York. I still say that now.
Nah, bro, like, I wanna know, bro, I'm trying to tell you, but I got a feeling he ran up for them, bro. Word of my dad, bro, he came with feet. No, I'll be gonna keep running the block straight, bro. You know that, bro. If you get chased, you're not gonna keep running straight, nigga. The ops is gonna see you.
Over here, bro. They know somebody, bro. They been.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, they playing with the ring. Word of my mother. Yo, Bugs. Wow.
Watch this one.
Move back a little bit.
Yo, technology has done these kids in, bro. This nigga's taking us on a drill with him while he's instructing the driver. Of course, of course, your mandatory minimum is life, bro. They have videos of you. It's not like you could come out later and just lie and be like, "Yo, I was just in the car. I didn't know what was going on. I thought we were going to McDonald's. I just thought we were going to Chipotle. I thought I was going to the library and these niggas just started doing my shit." Nigga, they got you on video. Say, "Nah, move the car up. Nah, hold on, chill right here." Is that him? Like, nigga, they got you. Nigga, they got you word for word.
Move back a little bit. They don't want to come out. Niggas is so.
What you doing, Bob? You see me going up, bro? What the fuck? This y'all be talking about.
Nigga, this my shit. They know what I do. Bro, day, bitch, I'm trying to spend. Look how comfortable I am on this block. Them niggas all in there. Them niggas is pussy. Niggas don't wanna come. Basketball players. They so it's about to get lit. Nigga grabbed their basketball and started leaving.
Niggas even come to the gate.
That was nasty that shit like this.
Yeah, they ain't even come to the gate.
They ain't even come to the game. Nah, you gotta move more back, cuz. What a gang, they not doing nothing.
Yo, get up out. Come back.
Hang on.
We gonna go back.
This shit was ridiculous. My nigga had story time.
That was
Hey,
09.
your rap,
I'm back
nigga.
that was 09. I'm back
Those
on
the
09.
guys, nigga. Watch your mouth.
That was 09. I'm back on 09 time.
You being disrespectful.
Yo,
All be
You
my
trying to sound
man.
like somebody father, really?
Yo, don't listen to that nigga, bro. That nigga always
Watch
screaming
this,
this shit, bro. That nigga.
What? Smoking on fuck Roche, nigga. So real, I fucking tripped. So real, I fucking tripped.
Damn, my nigga say he's so real. You tripped?
Bro. That nigga's getting mad.
So real, I tripped. What?
Come on, bro. But the boys right here. You can't do nothing.
If you don't know, the boys mean the cops.
She right here, show.
You can't do nothing.
I'll pull your face over in front of them. What happened? That nigga's just bugging, nigga.
I will break. Now, matter of fact, hey, yo, let us get the one on. 30 seconds.
Fuck you talking about, I got what?
30 seconds. Yo, let's get the one on. I don't do that. I don't know how, but I don't know. I was like, get the 30s. When the cans get the 30 seconds. Yo.
That nigga's just bugging. That nigga's just bugging. Think I care about no fucking 48.
What am I on it?
Anybody
Ow.
suck my dick. Vietnam's low.
Out, nigga, I'm wrong. No, nothing.
Niggas not outside, nigga. What the fuck?
Like,
You spinning that shit for no reason.
for
Niggas
fun,
came
just
outside.
look out Fonta, cause we're gonna get high. Like, we wanna smoke on they dead men to go out Fonta on they block. To be beef 800, nigga, no, nigga. We're from our building.
If you don't realize, that's like the police siren. Like this nigga is out there, like, not giving a fuck.
We're gonna make it hot for the cops. We about to go to a party and shit, you know the vibes. Why the boys keep on following me? I keep on following me, go to a party, bro. I'm having fun. The fuck, like, the fuck, watch this out. So, yeah. I'm not doing nothing, bro. So,
Yeah, that's the police.
alright. Niggas is rats. Where the mom? Look, I'm about to run down. Where my dad? The boys right there, look. Nobody's running. The fuck? The boys right there. The boys right there. Like, look. So come here. Come around the fucking block. Come around the fucking block. What am I? Dad's I'm over the dolos right now, nigga. What am I? Dead mans, nigga. What am I, mother, nigga? I'm over the dolo right now, nigga. Who the fuck telling me what? Who the fuck telling me what? Watch how I make a movie. Who the fuck telling me what? Watch this. Nah. Tell that bitch come here. What, nigga? Stop.
Hey, chat. I'm not saying I agree with this, but do y'all see why the feds is saying we got to make sure this nigga don't get out of jail? Period. The feds don't even want people to think that this behavior could ever be replicated. By the way, this is the reason why, like, I think they're gonna decimate the whole Bronx drill. Like, I seen 22G say something recently. He was like, "Yo, these niggas who rap in Bronx drill nowadays, they going to college." Yeah, the actual niggas who are doing the killing, they're out of here. That's how every drill movement is. It's gonna be a bunch of people who don't do crime that end up like inheriting drill, because the people who did do it are gonna die or are definitely gonna go to jail. So yeah, it's gonna be the good kids or the kids who are pretending to do drill or are gonna make up ops that are gonna do drill music. And here's the funny part about it. You know who's gonna be the most successful at it? The kids who probably didn't do nothing. You know why? The police can't get at them, and they don't got no enemies.
I'm calling me, suck my dick. Get football right now. I'm on the door. Look, I'm Dolo. Where the gang? Where they at? Look, where they at? Where they at? I'm on Dolo by this shit. On they back blocks with the grip. Look, if you shoot a nigga, make a miss. Look, don't trip. Look, can't fit.
Yo, this nigga doing a freestyle. Oh, nah, this nigga real.
Damn. Fuck Cyrus, fuck man, I'll just spit on all of them. I'm on their block. Come on the fucking block. Look, they did a block right here. I'm on their dead block. I'm not even trying to make a hop for them. What? What, nigga? I'm not stopping walking, nigga. Let the boys come, look. The boys come again. I'm out. Yo, we out.
So, apparently, K-Flock and his homies is trying to kill one of their ops, allegedly. I don't know. But I guess their ops is scared of them. Like, K-Flock was like the biggest demon like New York ever seen. You feel me? Like, he's on some shit, right? So he's dissing dudes online. These dudes are pretending like, yo, K-Flock, what's up, nigga? Like, yo, pull up to our block. K-Flock really is dumb enough to pull up to the block, and he's live with it. Phone in one hand, pistol in another. So when these niggas realize that, what the fuck, this stupid nigga is really here, they just call the police. Yo, cops, go get that nigga, man. That's exactly what's happening.
Boys still down there.
Boys making plans.
I'm out. I didn't get high. Nigga, I'm right here, nigga, Dolo, nigga. Fuck niggas talking about. We out this way, niggas scared for what, nigga? Let's go. That nigga scary. Let's go. It's getting me tight. I'm on my own. Fuck niggas. I don't care what niggas talking about.
I ain't gonna lie. K-Flock had a lot of King Von vibes in him. I'm gonna be honest with you. K-Flock had a lot of King Von vibes in him. Take that for whatever you want to take it as.
They block. Gang, yo, bro, pull up. Fucking warrior. I'm Dolo. What niggas wanna tell me? I'm like that, nigga. Where to my mother, nigga? What? Pop out. Well, who running, nigga? What? Oh, why? Nigga, we good. We going this way. Let's go. We going this way, nigga. We going this way. I don't care what nobody's saying, nigga. Niggas know what? We going this way. We good, nigga. Let's go.
This nigga's itching to catch a body.
Well, I'm done tired hating y'all niggas, bro. But y'all niggas let me go like that. Y'all niggas is fool, nigga. Fucking talk about nigga. I'm going like a warrior, nigga. Niggas not smoking on my son Blade. I'm gonna really show niggas who that.
Oh, I guess his enemies was saying they were smoking on his friend.
Wait, bro, what are
This nigga's panting. This is how eager he is to catch a body. Now, K-Flock a legend, man. Look at this. Let me see. Is there
Drake with
let me see. Why is no? Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Nah, this ain't it. This shit is ridiculous. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And call this a guilty pleasure of mine. I used to be watching these videos. I thought there was skits, my nigga. There's some Bronx drill dudes that do skits. Nigga, I thought it was a skit, bro. So this is K Flock. I guess he's confronting the op.
Gotta beat on the scope, that's tough. Like, he ain't going nowhere. Wherever he run, you go.
So he was one of them dudes like, yo, he's out there with it. That's not him? Somebody said that's not him? Well, all right. Wait, this is not it, is it? This is it, but I remember this video, but like, goddamn, you can't. Hold on. Let me see this.
I used to pay this.
I don't know what the fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all one more thing. Nah, this might be it right here. Oh, great. They got a compilation. Yo, police gotta love YouTube, yo. Imagine investigating a nigga. Imagine you the cop, right? You the detective they gave the AR-AB case to. And you like, damn, where should I start in trying to figure out what this guy did? And all of a sudden you go on YouTube and you see a fucking compilation of him telling on himself. What'd you do? You go, like, nigga, you can find a compilation of these niggas incriminating themselves.
I've seen him do it.
Watch this shit.
Lock his ass up.
Me, bro, you see
The hate you got, bro, is
I've
crazy,
seen him
bro.
do it.
bro. Your man's is doing coke.
How?
Nigga, get a coke.
How? They
Well,
got
How
me.
you want me to teach you
How?
too?
He
You
got
don't
me.
make no money.
I don't need that. What?
You don't make money off YouTube.
I never said I did.
Oh, shit. Hey. And this is why, ultimately, remember when I used to do War in Chirac, I told you I would never do that again. When people wanted me to do like Warren, like some Bronx war shit, and I'm like, I can't. This was one of the saddest conversations I ever seen. Right? So we all acknowledge that at the source of like, K Flock, I don't believe is just an evil individual. Right? And even though, we call like even King Von like a serial killer, this and third, yeah, maybe he became evil over time and became addicted to that. But at the source of why this even started in the beginning is that these guys kind of grow up in an environment where they're broke and they look towards that life and that becomes almost their jungle, right? So it's like whoever is the biggest killer, whoever is the biggest demon, like you run shit, right? And that becomes like a whole desire in itself, right? The reason why the K Flock story is so sad to me is that K Flock, and remember, he's my number one listened to artist in 2022. This was, I believe, 2020 or 2021. It probably was 2020. Now, look, he has 600 people watching his Instagram live. But this is why a lot of people still sign to labels. He had no way of how to properly generate money, income from what he's doing and all the attention he had. And I watched him argue about getting money with somebody. And I remember thinking to myself, yo, K Flock is the nigga who would probably generate tens of millions of dollars if he knew his worth. But he just didn't know his worth. So you have this guy who, I don't know who this guy is, but this guy's like putting him on game like, yo, nigga, you know you can make money from YouTube, and like he's arguing with him like, yo, nah, ain't no money. He's basically arguing about you can't make no money, and it kind of reminds you why K-Flock is doing what he's doing. Bro, he doesn't realize that his talent, he doesn't realize that all the eyes and attention that he could get, if he keeps it legit and keeps it legal, he could make tens of millions of dollars. He doesn't realize that the music that he's making, that everybody's listening to, is going to make tens of millions of dollars. Just stay free, my brother. Don't take those penitentiary chances. And I watched this conversation many times before, but I'll play a little bit of it. He's arguing with this guy. Let me let the conversation continue.
Jiggy?
That's cool. He's teaching you how to get jiggy, nigga.
Yeah, he's teaching me how to get jiggy.
What are you teaching him?
How to make money off YouTube. How to make money off SoundCloud. How to get fucking money up. How to get his money up.
How?
So he can get a coat.
How?
So he can get a coat.
How?
Well, how you want me to teach you too? You don't make no money.
I don't need that. What?
You don't make money off YouTube.
I never said I did.
Exactly.
That's the saddest fucking piece of this whole content. K-Flock is locked up currently. I don't know what his mom does. I don't know what his family does. There's been a million YouTubers who have covered this or played his music or uploaded. These clips ain't owned by K-Flock. This is why it saddens me a little bit. This clip ain't owned by K-Flock. The nigga who uploaded this clip probably got a couple $1,000. The nigga who uploaded this right here might be in India. The nigga who's going to do commentary on it ain't out there risking his life running from people, hopping out of cars with guns. And it's a lack of education. He doesn't know that, yo, you're not getting all this attention just to get the cops to lock you up. You could actually monetize this. And, like, even to hear him admit, like, nigga, I'm not saying I'm making no money off YouTube. It was a defeating argument to me. I'm like, damn. He doesn't realize that he's playing a game where he has the worst odds. You're gaining the least monetarily and you're risking the most. And other people who risk nothing make the most off of you, including your record label. That shit felt so defeating, thinking about so many other young entertainers who eventually come up and try to get into this game. It's lack of education. We don't give them and educate them enough to say, hey, here's how you could just make some money by yourself, my brother. I guarantee if he was making $30,000 a month, right? He realized he was literally making $30,000 a month. I guarantee he'd probably be like, man, I ain't about to go chase these niggas. Nigga, I'm about to go shopping, nigga. I'm not about to go chase you down in your hood with a gun where if I get caught with a gun, it's 3 years. I'm not doing that. But, bro, it's lack of education. It's sad. Now, again, I'm going to also give him a little out, which I don't like to do for many people. But at this point, he's like 18, bro. Like, what do you know about life at 18 or really getting money? Nigga, I'm still learning different ways how to make money now. Nigga, I'm in my 30s. You know what I mean? So you got to have a little, you know what I mean? Like, you got, I give him a little grace. But it's sad because he's paying the ultimate price while everybody capitalized off him.
Because
You
nobody
don't even get that much off YouTube, you dick sucker.
See? Lack of education. K-Flock, you know how late you are, nigga? This is one thing like, yo, and I'm only saying this right now because there's kids in the Bronx right now who's ready to crash out. Yeah, I know y'all ready to crash out because y'all all want to marry jeans. Y'all all want like some fly shit. It costs some money. So you might want to just sell some drugs, rob a nigga, do something that, yo, y'all are the culture. I just want to empower for y'all who are in the Bronx, all y'all kids who are dominating TikTok. You got all these fucking dances that everybody's doing. Y'all are the culture. Tap into somebody who has some experience that could help you with. K-Flock should be making $30,000, $50,000 at this point. It's easy. It's easy. But of course, he's a hood nigga not understanding that world. He's confused. He's talking to this dude, and he probably way more realer than this dude. No disrespect to this dude. Quote unquote realer, right? But he just don't understand how money gets made. And I don't know. Watching this, it reminded me why I see so many kids get in situations that I believe could be avoided.
Yes, the fuck you do, nigga. You get
You fucking
9,000.
no, you don't.
You get
No, you
9
don't.
bands for. Listen, stupid, dumb, young nigga. You get
It's not from
9,000
Apple
for
Music
every
and shit,
million.
you dumbass nigga.
Hold
You
on.
fucking
Hold
dickhead.
on.
Shut
Hold
the
on,
fuck
kid.
up,
Hold
you
on,
dick
kid.
sucking ass nigga.
Hold
Suck my
on.
dick.
You
You got
fuck
bad,
Oh, this is Alpo's son? Oh, okay. I didn't know. All right.
bad
young
music.
punk. Shut the
Dumbass
fuck
nigga.
up.
You got bad
Shut
music.
up, nigga.
You dumbass nigga. You
You
like
look like me
backyard
when I was
again.
little, nigga. Shut the
Dumbass
fuck
nigga.
up, nigga.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Listen,
Look.
you get $9,000 for every million you do. Remember I told you that.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
K Flock is not even in the space to receive the information. He's not even in the space to receive the information. Yo, you going live every day. You getting mad people reposting shit, and you getting millions of views. You should be getting money, nigga. You should be getting money. Like, he's not even registering. He's like, what? He's only focused on, nigga, are you disrespecting me? Like, you know I'll kill you, right? Like, that's all he's thinking about. And I just think that's just extremely sad.
Bro.
You get 9 bands for every million you do. So when you finally do a million and you get that check, you're gonna be like, yo, this nigga Poe was right.
10 years old, 54 in the face looking ass nigga. Fuck you talking about,
What?
little ass nigga. Bad frown in the face ass nigga.
Who said
Dumbass.
something?
What?
Nigga said Poe don't make money off YouTube. Bro, y'all niggas is dumb.
You get
I'm
70.
glad niggas be thinking that.
I
Better
don't
for
give a
them.
fuck. I don't, bro. You think I'ma sit? Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. I make 9K, like, bro, like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck, bro.
You don't make a legit 9K, nigga. Legit 9K, nigga.
All right, bro.
That's
Legal
what I'm trying to
9K.
teach you.
All right,
KK,
bro.
why you not listening to me, bro?
Okay, bro. It's gonna come regardless.
I know you-
Regardless.
Shut the fuck up, man. Listen, for once.
Suck my dick.
Just one time, bro. Damn.
Nigga,
Why you not
suck my
listening,
dick.
bro?
Guy was trying to
I
help
I'm
him.
trying to
Shut up.
save you.
You get no more views, nigga.
What views?
Drop a video right now.
Bro,
Do a video right
when
now.
I drop the diss track on your
Do a
man, watch
video
this shit
right
go to
now.
a million.
Or drop it on your own page, nigga. Word of my
I
mother, nigga.
am. Why would I drop it anywhere else?
Why,
You're not
dude?
gonna make bread if you don't put it on your own page unless you upload it through TuneCore so you
He
can
said
get
buy-
YouTube revenue.
My son said buy a real chain with that. He said buy a real chain with that YouTube money.
A nigga with no chain is talking about my chains. I don't want to hear it. A nigga with no chains, none, not one chain,
What?
not one chain. He don't got not one.
Yo, he's shitting on K Flock right here. Yeah, and by the way, you know, K Flock eventually did get some money, but you know, unfortunately, I seen somebody say like, yo, they said somebody in the chat right now said, once you pick up that gun, you become a man. So they were saying, yo, Axe, stop feeling bad for this kid. Or stop feeling bad for this man because he's over 18. Once you pick up a gun, you become a man. Yes, I get it. You make choices that a man should make or a man will make. But that doesn't mean mentality-wise and doesn't mean in your progress of learning, you are a man. If you don't know how to create income for yourself and sustain and also provide for others, you're not a man. You're a kid. I've always even said, I was the youngest to move out. I told my 2 brothers who older than me, I told them, because I remember I moved out of my mama house before everybody. I said, y'all not a man till y'all leave. Y'all can't stay with mama and be like y'all a man. My mama's still paying the rent still in her name, the light bill still in her name, nigga. You just contributed, nigga. What you think? Cause you just gave it, yo, here's $300 for this, or yo, here's $500 to this. You think you a man? You're not a man. Like, you can't just give what you want to give. Like when you on a lease and it says you got to pay $2,100 a month, nigga. If you don't got $2,100 a month, nigga, like, all right, late fee, bang. If you ain't paid after this, I bet the next month rent gonna add on. If you don't pay it after this, nigga, eviction notice, you out of there. You gotta become a man. So a lot of times, you know, there's a lot more to me than just age that deals with you know becoming a man. But I do agree with y'all. Unfortunately, when somebody picks up a weapon, they are making choices that a man should be making. So I don't know. I'm a little torn on that.
One chain.
Who?
If you don't got one chain, don't talk about my chains.
My son got chains.
Word? Where he at? He got his chain on right now?
Should have been rich if he did. Well, why you ain't get millions? Why you not rich if you get millions?
$9,000 don't make you rich.
Nah, why you not like up there? Like, what happened? Like,
How, what you mean? Why I'm not up there?
why
Bro,
you not
you think I?
going,
You
like,
think?
in the
Hold on,
industry, nigga? Like, why
hold
you
on,
not-
hold on,
why
hold
you
on.
not
You
going
think I
to
live in the hood?
I never said because you live in there. What the
So
fuck
how
you
the
talking
fuck
about?
am I not up there, nigga? What's up
Like, you
there to
not
you?
doing shit like other rappers.
What
You
you
not doing
mean?
shit. You
What
know,
other
bro, you
rappers is
not doing
doing?
nothing, bro.
What
You
other
not
rappers
doing
is
nothing,
doing that
bro.
I'm not doing?
You not, bro. What?
What are they doing?
Bro, you know.
I seen somebody say, "Act, why you exposing your blood like that?" That's not exposing, nigga. That's holding. I hold people around me accountable, especially men. When it comes to Christmas time, I told y'all, nigga, I pay for my brother's. I pay for my brother's wedding. But when it comes to Christmas and shit like that, I don't give my brothers presents. They're grown men. They men. We men out here. I don't give niggas handouts. There ain't time for no fucking handouts. I give my mom everything in the world, nigga. I bought her a Benz. I'm about to buy her another one. I retired her. I gave her the crib she wanted, everything she wanted. That's a woman. We are men. We got really start instilling being men. So when I said that to my brothers, it's because I was the youngest, and I said, yo, I gotta start facing real life. I told that to encourage my brothers, and it did help them. After I encouraged them, and they seen me like, okay, yo, the youngest one like left the nest trying to like land on his own. My brother bought his house. Love him for that. Nigga got mad tenants now. Me and him, we about to buy a crib together, and it's gonna be his second house that he gonna manage tenants and shit like that. That's his thing. Love him for that. He became a man. Sometimes being a man ain't about age. You gotta start having responsibilities. Running around with a weapon and trying to like this gangster shit and GD this and beat it. Saying I'm being a man, bro. Like, what y'all niggas doing? I'm just telling you, when I look at men, whether it's my family or not, I don't give handouts to men. You got a brain, you got 2 feet, nigga. You got the same 24 hours I do, nigga. You gonna put some work in. You don't work, you don't fucking eat. My mom get to drive in Benzes. Yeah, if you lucky, maybe my mom will tell you to drive her. And these are my brothers. But if you want a Benz, nigga, you gotta get that shit. And it's not that I won't give it to you, because I love them. But if we live in a world where people don't feel that they have to work for shit, and by the way, this is not an indictment on my brothers. They're some of the hardest working motherfuckers ever. This is why I paid for my brother's, wedding. I seen how hard he went. My brother like overcame a lot. This nigga came up here. He didn't go to school because we finished high school in Jamaica, have a heavy accent, never went to college, came up here. We got our citizenship because we were younger. He had to go through the whole process to get his citizenship by himself because he was over 18. We just automatically got it when my mom got it. He was working illegal jobs, like just getting paid shitty amount of money. He finally got a legit job once he got his papers, worked it, saved, lived the media life that he could save up to buy a house. Love him for that. Now he got a beautiful wife. Shit, I know, you know how much a wedding costs? That shit ran him through the bag. You won't hear from my family, but nigga, he ain't even know I was going to pay for it. When I went to Mexico, I said it, everybody did a speech. I was the guest DJ. I was the last person who did a speech. Because I'm the host too. And I told him, I said, listen, man, I was thinking of what I could get you for your gift. And my brother's crying already. Like, he's crying. It's an emotional time. He's getting married. But he did a lot to get the family together. The family really don't get together like that. Not my family. And I said, brother, whatever this wedding costs, I got you on it. And he was very appreciative, but polite as he don't walk around saying, my brother's academics, I get what I want. You know what he get up and do? He get up and work. If I give him something, he deserves it. But these days, there's a lot of motherfuckers who think you're supposed to just be gifted shit. That's not going to happen always, bro. This is what I'm talking about, being men. Yo, there's a lot of people who watch me. I want y'all to be men. Stop. Y'all can't be women. A woman could just be bad and do nothing. She on a boat, a yacht, she on vacation. She don't got to do a motherfucking thing. If y'all are men, we got to grow up out of some of this baby-like mindset. If you picking up a gun running around the streets every fucking day, you don't have a job, and you still live with your parents, nigga, what are you doing? You're a fucking bum. And that goes for anybody, whether my family member, myself, or anyone else. Your priorities is fucked up. Not holding each other accountable is the reason why sometimes we're reminiscing on some of these really fucked up stories. This is why I say I got to call K-Flock's parents I got to call them to answer for what's going on. Your son had the biggest opportunity of any New York artist for a long time. Instead, every day he was hopping in Ubers trying to chase the ops down. Got no money, only got more speculations and charges. Now he's hit with a federal indictment where the mandatory minimum sentence is life in prison. I'm not trying to shit on nobody. And when I give my personal stories, you know I ain't trying to shit on my family. I love my family. Love my family. But I got to give you the reality because I'm also not perfect and my family not perfect. So when I tell you these stories, it's for y'all to realize that because y'all be looking at me. I always say these days people look at me like, oh, this is just act. He can't relate. And they always tell people I failed 67 times before I ever got successful. Nobody just remembers the 67 times I failed because nobody cares when you're a failure. They only care about when you win. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, yo, even though we watching the K-Flock situation, and I do pray the best for this young man, I want you. There's a lot of young men that follow me. I'm not going to sit here and, you know what I mean? Of course, we like the music. It's kind of like a vice a little bit. So I'm not going to just be like, oh, no, the music, we can't. Because I do like the music. But we do have to hold each other accountable and just be like, yo, listen, the mistakes he's making, let's all learn from it. If you 16, 17, you could love his music. But nigga, don't be in this fucking position where you're on a live arguing with the nigga like you know anything about Rugers, Glocks, fucking FNs, but you don't know nothing about taxes. You don't know nothing about making no money. You don't know nothing about monitors. Like, you're online chasing clout and chasing ops, but you're not chasing a bank account. You're not chasing income. They're not going to tell you this. There's nobody that's going to, you know what everybody's going to do? This is why I'm trying to give you the story of K-Flock. They're going to take advantage of you. When they see you stupid from a mile away, they're going to take advantage of you. A word? So you don't know you could get paid off YouTube. If he wasn't locked up, he'd be the same artist complaining 5 years later. Yo, you know I never got a paycheck from YouTube? Yeah, because when they signed you, they took advantage of your ignorance. They took advantage of you. So as we're watching this, and even though I love his music and I do support K-Flock, we have to take these lessons. And it's not more about me, because I've taken my bumps and bruises and learned. I'm trying to hopefully instill some of that with you. All right? Let me I'm gonna play about 2 more minutes of this and I'm gonna read the indictment, all right?
Bro, they what?
You
Bro,
not
they
doing
what?
nothing, bro. They up, they doing shit. You not doing, bro. You not doing.
It's
You know,
COVID-19.
you not doing nothing,
It's
bro.
it's nobody not doing
nothing,
shows.
and you're not doing nothing.
Okay,
Where you
bro.
at?
Huh?
Where you at, in the hood?
Nah, I'm not in the hood. I'm somewhere filming.
Filming shit.
You gonna see when it come out, dumb dickhead.
Yeah.
That's why y'all niggas are so stupid. Y'all think y'all know everything.
All right.
I don't know.
My man got indicted.
I think this is a compilation. It should be some other niggas he was arguing with.
You pick what kind of weed you want, you heard?
Nah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, nigga.
Exactly where I live.
Yeah, I know. The fuck?
I know.
The fuck? Actually, somebody's calling me.
Alex Tacos is crazy.
Yeah.
Alex Tacos is crazy.
Yeah, Alex Tacos is crazy because I know where you live, but you don't know where I live.
Say word to your dead means I live there.
Bro, I'm not putting nothing on my dead mans. The fuck you talking about?
You know what's also like shocking to me about this whole Bronx drill shit? It's women like this, right? That maybe they date somebody who's in this life, but I think it's kind of like the culture associated with it. They all want to talk the same way. Word to my deads. Everybody, like, yo, it's so sad that everybody's really thinking it's cool to say word to your dead. It's like, I remember watching two niggas argue and they're drill artists. They're like, yo, nigga, how you really out here if you don't got no dead mans? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're arguing with each other saying, how could you really be a real nigga if you don't have nobody that died? It's like dying is like almost having a dead friend or a dead like gang member is like, oh, okay, you really been through it. Then I'm watching this woman. I'm like, she's the type of chick who, you know, hopefully, and even though I've heard some of these women have actually gotten hurt in this whole situation, They just talk a bunch of shit and they gas it up that other people get hurt. Here we go.
My sister wanted to get it on. I want to see
Tell him
somebody
why
get
you
it on.
mad. Tell him why you mad. Tell him why you mad.
I want to see somebody get it on.
Tell him why.
I want to see somebody fight. I want to see somebody get it on.
You want to see? No, tell him why you mad, though. Tell him why you mad. Tell him why you mad. Tell
Cause
your
you
all these
politicking.
viewers why you mad. Tell him why
Cause
you
you
mad.
politicking.
Oh,
I just want to see a fight, boys. I want to see a fight, boy.
Tell him why.
All right, anyway, little kid shit. Okay, here is, you know what I mean, all of that shit was fun and games, and everybody who was contributing to that, I wonder if they'll all address this. So this is the big indictment. It got dropped today. It was on seal today, but it was really filed in January, and these are the people, okay, all the people I mentioned before. Don't know who some of these people are. Jesse, Sticky, EJ, BJ. I don't know who those people are, okay? Now, the reason why I was trying to tell y'all, again, this is a very short indictment. It's only 15 pages. So it's a 15-page indictment, and you're going to read that essentially they claim from at least about 2017. They're saying it's from 2017. The crimes that really refer to all happened in 2020 or 2021, right? And actually some 2022. So this is the indictment. I'm going to show you. They're saying from at least 2017 to the present, blah, blah, K-flop, blah, 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 blah. But when they go to, here's the thing. Notice of special sentence and factors. Murder, right? On or about December 16, K-Flock murdered some guy, Huascar, Hernandez in the vicinity, blah, 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 blah. And this is the first count, actually, I believe. Is this the first count? Oh, the first count is a racketeering conspiracy, I believe. Let me make sure. So this is Sevside, DOA, racketeering, Then you have the murder. Then you have count 2. Never mind. This is the count 2. Okay. Really, the majority of this is about K-Flock killing this guy. So really, the feds just picked up the case. That's all really that's happening. But the feds is picking up the case while not dismissing the state case. So essentially, he perhaps would have to beat this case twice, but there's obviously no double jeopardy, but it's 2 different courts. So I would imagine that one court would probably take priority on this. And what this means is that I believe that the state case might be dropped. So the state case might be dropped or held to see what happens in the feds. Usually what happens is if the feds and the state have interest in the same particular charge in an individual, they will let the feds who have a greater, once the feds have more resources, more money, all that type of stuff, when they come in, the state usually say, all right, y'all got it, right? So yeah, this is about the murder. Then this is about the use of a gun in the murder, right? So this is already, we're through count 3. It's all talking about the K-Flock killing some guy. Then count 4 is about assault with a dangerous weapon. They're saying that K-Flock shot at somebody in 2020, I believe. This is one of those, the shits where he like jumps out the car. It's like, yo, don't run! Like, you know what I mean? Which is kind of, I was looking for that video. K-Flock. Let me see. He was actually chasing a nigga down. This shit was actually hilarious. I don't know if it was this.
What? Don't miss.
Oh, yeah, I think this was it. Yeah, this was one of the wildest lives I've ever seen, nigga. Look at this shit.
Test them shits get flipped. You got that. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, I got it. We don't need no views, so one time you better stop keeping you silent. I'm not Scotty, still moving too hard. Actually catch him a body. I'm close up a smoking up. Say, hey, bro, I'm coming to never beside me. He be like, he ready to.
I don't know.
I want that feedback. Like, long as the windows go creep, go creep. Why they fucking all the level 3? Suck my rock, nigga. I'll fuck you.
Every day, the weekend. I'm in your face.
No, I'm gonna save somebody though.
Because I'm the safest.
Open the door, bro.
Yeah, this is so crazy. So apparently they spot an op. So this is like, imagine being like in a safari, right? And like you're hunting like a lion or like, you know what I mean? Like, a zebra or some shit like, or a deer. And they finally, like, they've been driving around the safari, the jungle for like mad long. And finally they see the prey. Like K-Flock is so eager to go chase the prey, he forgot how to unlock the door. Like this is like he's so like, oh shit, the fucking op. I've been looking for this nigga for 10 days. Look, listen to this shit.
I was gunning.
Look.
Yo, what? It was gunning, nigga.
Shit.
It was gunning. It was gunning. Oh, wow.
Okay, so he sees somebody, he's confronted him.
Hey, what?
I guess the nigga's talking back to him.
Oh, why? I slapped the shit out you, nigga.
Oh,
Tell
shit.
him 800 niggas I said suck my dick, you heard?
Oh, shit.
Hey, yo, you heard? Tell him
So he's telling this guy to tell the other niggas to suck his dick.
800 niggas I said suck my dick. Don't run. Don't run. Go.
Oh, somebody says he's YG. I don't even know is YG these guys or nothing. I don't even know what the fuck this is, bro. Oh, so they realize he's an op. Oh, shit.
That suck my dick. Don't run. Don't run. Go. Hit him with the whip. Hit him with the whip.
Don't hit him.
Hit him with the whip. Yo, it's a full crash out mission right now. Full crash out. Let's crash the car to kill him. Yo, it's full crash out mission. Hit him with the whip. Yo, shoot the bazooka at him. Yo, throw the grenade. Yo, it's full on crash out. Listen to this. Listen to the panic that's in their voice. Like, yo, we can't let this gazelle get away.
Come here.
You see, this is why you can't bring a girl on the drill. Everybody's saying, hit the nigga with the car. You know what the girl says? Don't hit him. You know why she thinking? Yo, my insurance gonna go up if y'all crash my car into the op. These niggas are savages. They just want to just kill something.
Bro, bust the Yui.
Bust the Yui.
Bro, open the door.
Open. Yo, it got to be crazy when you're on the drill and you're ready to hop out because you got to walk him down. But you're trying to hop out and the nigga actually got on child lock on the vehicle. What? Nigga, you a shooter. Nigga, you about to get out and spray some, nail some shit. But the child lock is, yo, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga. They got K-Flock in the back of the car with the child lock on when he's ready to cop out and clap this nigga. Holy shit. Look, the door is malfunctioning, nigga.
Bust the Yui. Bro, open the door, bro. Hold on.
Finally get out.
Get in the driver's seat. Bro, none of y'all's in the driver's seat, nigga. We out, bro.
We out.
For the boys. Oh, look at them right there. That nigga just kicked it on y'all. The boys? No, nigga. That nigga just flew on y'all. If you the fucking reverse back, we the quarter, nigga. Bro, we didn't reverse back. Word up, bro. Bust his left right here.
Yo, kid, I was going up against Boston.
Don't trip. I tried to. You lost the blunt?
Yeah.
Where at?
Nah, we gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Turn to the left.
You know what's so crazy? I always been watching this. I'm like, what would they do if they just caught that dude? Would they just shoot him on camera? Yo, they're live. Like, it's not like they're recording this and they put it up later. They're live. They're like live. Like, you can't edit this shit. It's live. I'm like, what are they gonna do?
Captain trying to run this way.
Boom.
Bro, look, it's mad calls, bro.
When you showed him on camera, that's how I knew.
It was over. I just got my door locked, like.
The door was unlocked.
Yeah.
He didn't
Gang, what am I dead and shit, bro? Stop